Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the thumbnail, today is a huge day. Today's Dyno day, which means I need to get my behind all the way out to Elk Grove Village. Today we're going to be doing this at Rudd's Racing. They are the shop that's going to be helping me out here on the dyno. I believe the tuner goes by the name of D-Rob, but I need to get there as quickly as possible. I'm already running late, as always, kind of on the channel, guys. I apologize. But we got, I guess I can show you. We got all my gear here, right? So got everything I feel like I'll need for this, right? I got my Insta360, got my DSLR down here. I have all the batteries. Obviously, I'm talking on the Osmo Pocket 3 right now, but I believe I have everything that I need. With that being said, let's go straight for the dyno, right? But before we leave really quickly, I guess I should touch on this as well. You guys have been through the whole process, right? We've gone through all the bolt-ons that I've done, the rear suspension. This is kind of where the car is gonna stay at, I would presume, maybe until I start the next build. Let's see what these results are. So, like expectations wise, I'm on a Fairable Stage 2 tune, which I've seen from AHC Garage. They've gotten in the 390s, even to the super low fours, like 404, 405, somewhere around that mark. So I'm hoping that that's kind of the benchmark with everything that I have. And obviously with that tune, who knows, right? I know everything's different depending on where you run the dyno at, what dyno you get on, obviously where you live at. But I am really hoping that's the benchmark. If I walk out of there at 380 or 380 plus, close to 390, I'll be happy. If I get to 400, it's ecstatic, right? The whole goal I've always said from the beginning was to build 500 horsepower. And I don't think you can really get that, obviously, without the upgraded turbo and then everything else that that coincides with that. So do I want to take that jump? I'm not sure. I say that just because I want to do another build, and that's the build I want to start with you guys. Is it worth me spending the money to get the Integra, 500-600 horsepower, or just taking all that money and putting it into another build? All questions, we'll see what my motivations lie at after we get this dyno done, right? Who knows? Maybe we go lower, maybe we go higher, and I'm like, okay, that's good. Or I'm just sad, and I'm like, no, let's just full send, right? So we'll see. But we're going to head off to Rudd's Racing now. We're gonna get all this done. If you guys can see, yes, that's some of my anime collection. Huge anime lover. But we'll stay focused and let's just get over to Rudd's Racing, all right?
Horsepower figure about the same, but the main thing that you picked up on was a load of torque. So
okay.
40 more torque from where we started, and obviously the rest of the tune was just maximized for the car.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's your trophy.
So guys, those were the results. Can't lie, I'm actually kind of depressed about it. I molded over the whole car ride home, just trying to figure out how I wanted to put this together, right? Or how I kind of wanted to close out this video. I was really hoping for that 380, 390 figure. I thought we would get there based on everything we got done to the car, what I've seen, you know, what happens when you unlock your ECU, the power gains you get just from that alone, and then throwing on everything that I have on the car. So I don't know, it's just not the best of feelings, I guess I would say. I mean, here, and I'll show you this right now. You know, I also want to say shout out, I think his name was Jose, the gentleman that you heard that I was going over the results with. I believe his name is Jose. That guy was awesome. In terms of customer service, that dude, super cool, super friendly, took care of the customer. He was awesome. Really great experience with him. I just want to kind of point that one out. Now, for what he said here, let me show you the results, right? Now, this is the figure, right? And I'm not no dyno expert, so I don't know. You know, I know the power curves and things of that nature. One of the things to point out is that they said that if you look at the max power, that 351.61 figure, apparently that's what they said the first run was under the Variable Stage 2 tunet. And I don't know how much I believe that, because I've seen what Variable does on his tunes from AHC Garage, and not anywhere did they get 350 with only 344 pounds of torque. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Now you see they were only able to output 360 horsepower to the wheels, and then with a max torque of 381. So the torque went up like crazy. Horsepower really didn't. And I'm confused, and I guess this is what I was debating in my head in the car ride home is, how do you get, from the videos that I've seen, how do you go from 390, 400 horsepower on the Stage 2 Variable tune, plus all the same bolt-ons that they have, I have. Some are slightly different, right? I think the main, like, biggest difference is my intake and the turbo inlet pipe. I went full Eventuri because I wanted it to be carbon fiber, especially since the car is in shows. I want that bay to be very presentable, right? But to not get anywhere near that figure in terms of a horsepower range, I don't know, like, what am I supposed to think at that point? That did I do something wrong? Is there something wrong with the car? Is something not bolted on properly? There's just so many things that went through my mind, right? Is the temperature here in Chicago too high, too low? Is the dyno, does that make that much of a difference? I don't think that's like a Mustang dyno or something like that. I mean, you guys let me know in the comments. I don't know. So for me, it seems like, now I won't say that this is a waste because I love the car, but yeah, I don't know. Like right now I'm debating, like, do I want to put, you know, do I go and do the fueling upgrade, right? So I'm talking the entire fuel system. So from Hondata injectors to the fuel pump, to any other, the fuel lines that I'll need to swap out, going with the upgraded turbo kit. I know that'll get me the power, the flex fuel kit. Like I said, I know I'll get the power out of that. But now I'm kind of debating, like, man, like, do I just leave it here? I mean, they're obviously super safe numbers, and the car is a lot of fun, but I don't know. It just wasn't what I was expecting, so it is what it is, I guess. I just don't know where to take it from here. I'll let you guys kind of help me out in the comment section, and then if anybody is like a dyno expert or knows anything about dynos more than I do, because I really don't know much. This is the very first time I've ever put any car I've owned on a dyno, and this is the furthest I've ever built one of the cars I own. I've done full builds in the past, but it's always been, you know, basic things, right? A B16, and then you throw headers on it, a little catback, and it was more like OEM plus like restorations that I've done. So I've never gotten to like in depth as much as I have today, or as much as I have on this channel with the Acura. I did it on the FK8 that I owned, but I never got it dynoed, nor did I unlock the ECU. I didn't go that far. So I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. That's 50 something. Like, does that make that much of a difference? I know air change does, right? Like density in air, I guess I should say, right? So whether higher or lower, it could affect the numbers. But I guess I wasn't expecting that much of a swing. So is it the air? Did they not let the car cool down enough in between passes? I think we got like 7 or 8 runs. I'll know when I edit, but I think it's 7 or 8 runs. So did they not let it cool down enough? I mean, is there an air leak somewhere? I don't know, man. Like, it's just that figure in itself is kind of depressing, to be quite honest. So we'll figure it out. You guys let me know too what you want me to do. Do you want me to full send it, right? Do I go full send and do the whole fueling kit, like the entire fueling kit plus the turbo upgrade? And I'm pretty sure we'll get in that 500 and probably like the 550 and up range, right? Which would be cool. Or do I take that money? You guys want to see me do the build that I really want to do from start to finish, right? I've been eyeing a couple shells. And when I say shell, I mean no motor, no nothing, just the body. You guys will see me do the entire body work. You'll see us paint the car here in the garage. And you'll see me really do the full build out. Do you want to see that? Or do you want to see me finish the Integra? It just depends on which way to go. I'm going to lean more on you guys to see what you guys want to see. So please hit the comments. I take all the feedback. I read all the comments. If you guys haven't noticed, I respond to all the comments. As the channel grows, will that get a little harder? Sure, but I try to take my time to respond to the people that have taken the time out of their day to not only watch the video, but then give their feedback as well. So I think that's super important. I think it's a sign of respect from both sides, especially from mine. Somebody that has a smaller channel and is trying to grow it. So you let me know. I look at it all. But I'm going to end it on that, guys. We didn't get the results I wanted, but nonetheless, we got some really good results. The torque is out of this world. It's almost at 400 foot-pounds of torque. But it's just that horsepower number it's kind of blah. So we'll see, man. But Jose says this is my trophy. I don't know. I want this to be a before and then the after be like a really good something to kind of hang up on the wall kind of thing. But we'll leave it at that, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to dive in the next videos around what my thoughts are around the car after the tune, how it's kind of handling, what's progressing, things that I've heard like noises after changing the suspension. And then we're going to get into a full parts breakdown into what the car costs, how much all these parts have costed. I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys. So that way, if you do want to buy an Integra or you want to kind of dive a little deeper into, all the weeds that I've done, you'll know, right? You'll know what these things cost. I don't know what they cost in terms of installation because I do it all myself or with my father. So I can't speak to those things, but I can tell you how much things really do cost and how much they've costed me. Nothing has been sponsored outside of the wrap. So it's all come out of my dime. So I have no problems being transparent and letting you guys know, hey, this is what this costs. It's up to you, right, if you want to do it or not, but at least you have an idea, right, of what you're going to get yourself into or what you would be going into. But other than that, that'll be the next couple videos. We'll see. I want to get your feedback, right? I want to see what you guys think, what you guys want to see, and then we'll move accordingly based on that. And then that'll be the avenue we take, right, for the channel for, X amount of months or whatnot. The car season is it's done, I would say, essentially now. I think there's one more meet. I think like a pre-Thanksgiving meet. But outside of that, car season is done for now. I've already registered for Tuner Galleria. That's coming in March. That's what kicks off everything. So get ready for that. If you guys didn't see the car at Tuner Evo with the wrap on, it's going to be at Tuner Galleria with the wrap still. I wanted to hold out for that. Might have to redo the rear bumper and the front bumper, but outside of that, everything else is good. So if you didn't catch me at Tuner Evo, you'll see me at Tuner Galleria. Do not be afraid to stop. I had a follower of the channel that lives in Canada catch me, and we were talking for a good like 10-15 minutes, and probably the most awesome thing, right? I was at the biggest car show in the world, and here I am, a 700 subscriber YouTuber, and somebody spots me out, and they wanted to chat, man. So it's awesome. I love it. If you guys ever see me anywhere, feel free to kind of reach out, and we can chat a bit, and if you want to take a photo or whatnot, by all means. So I'll leave you guys with that. I'm gonna get back inside now that I'm back home. It's Sunday, so go Bears, even though they're depressing as well. But outside of that, guys, I don't want to talk your ear off, but we'll see where we go from here. Let me know down in the comments, please. Don't forget to also like and subscribe and share this video. The more eyes this gets to, the more people that see the channel, And then hopefully, we roll in some sponsors, or I get to keep the channel moving as I see the progression, right? So please hit the like button, share this video, comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? So as always, go loco and take it easy, because I am out.